a look at the headlines for tonight first.
First, we are going to talk about some of the previous battles and then move on to the weather with meteorologist Ellie Klein and then Madison's poetry after a while.
Then we will go into listening with Lauren. Then after we will close with cooking with Klein led by Ellie.
The Overland Campaign is a series of battles during this portion of the Civil War. There have been two battles so far, the Battle of the Wilderness and the Battle of Spotsylvania. There are also rumors that there is one battle coming more soon, as well as the previous battles. The Union is led by Ulysses S. Grant, and the Confederate Army is led by Robert E. Lee.
Yes, Lauren. We are all desperately waiting for the war to end. We have also heard General Grant and General Lee are moving forces towards the Cold Harbor District. Stay tuned for more updates tonight.
Now we will turn it over to meteorologist Ellie with the weather for tonight and next week.
Good evening. Thanks for staying with us. Here in Mechanicsville, Virginia, in the Cold Harbor District, it's a blazing hot night. As of right now, it's 98 degrees Fahrenheit. Later tonight, it will only drop to the lower 70s. This week, we are expecting a high of 101 and a low of 92, with a slight chance of rain this weekend. As you can see, the heat wave is moving up north, so hopefully it will cool down within the next week. I could talk about weather all day, but we do not have that much time. Back to you, Lauren and Maddie.
Thank you, Ellie. On to our next headline, Madison's poetry.
Welcome to my poetry reading today. I will be reading Robert E. Lee by Julia Ward Howe. A gallant foreman in the fight, a brother when the fight is over, the hand that led the host with might, blessed torch of learning bore. No shriek of shells, nor roll of drums, no challenge fierce, resounding far. When recoiling, wisdom comes to heal the cruel words of war. Though may the minds of men divide, love makes the heart of nations one, and so the soldier greatest besides, we honor thee, Virginia's son. A poem written and inspired by General E. Lee. Back to you, Ellie.
That was wonderful, Maddie. Now it's time for Listening with Lauren. Back to you, Lauren.
Welcome to Listening with Lauren. One of my favorite things to do while trying to pass time is listening to music. Currently, my favorite genre is marching band brass. Outside my house, I can hear the soldiers marching and playing instruments. It's music to my ears. Okay, that's all we have time for today, folks. Now back to you, Maddie.
That was very interesting, Lauren. Now we're headed over to our next segment, in the kitchen, cooking with Klein.
Howdy y'all and welcome to the LEM News Kitchen. Today I'm teaching you how to make a rabbit. Cook a rabbit on the stove or the campfire, which is pretty lit up right now. Here I have my partner. So for the ingredients, you'll need one rabbit, a cast iron stove, and some seasoning. So while my partner heats up the stove, I will be gutting and skinning the rabbit with a knife, a paring knife. We need more heat on the stove.
It's okay.
Producer. So then on the side, I'm gonna season the rabbit, and then I'm gonna place it into cast iron stove and let it cook until desirable. Then once you're done, let it cool and enjoy.
You're getting a call!
I'm getting a call. Okay. Breaking news! The Battle of Cold Harbor has just started. Back to my reporters with more information.
We've just heard reports of the Confederates coming to the battleground first. General Robert E. Lee has ordered his troops to dig trenches and get prepared for the battle.
That's all we know as of right now. Our only plan is just to wait and report what happens at the end of the night. Good night, everybody.
Welcome back to LEM News. I'm Madison.
And I am Lauren. It is June 12, 1864. We had just got reports that the Battle of the Cold Harbor has ended.
The war ended with Confederate victory. It also ended with 12,737 casualties for the Union and 4,595 total casualties for the Confederates. The previous days were filled with minor attacks and artillery duels. On June 7th, Lee and Grant agreed to a 2-hour truce to allow the Union Army to have a chance to retrieve their wounded. But of the thousands thousands who fought, few were left alive.
June 3rd was considered the most brutal day of the battle. During the first 20 minutes of the battle that day, over 7,000 Americans were killed. Now we will hand it off to our reporter Ellie, who is currently on the battlefield with General Robert E. Lee.
Hi folks, I'm here in the Cold Harbor District on the battlefield of Cold Harbor with Confederate leader Robert E. Lee. What do you think was the best attribute of your soldiers during that battle?
Those men who knew how to take a position where you could do the most killing from. The whole army was lined up waiting and hoping and praying something would come at them. In approximately 7 minutes, they shot down 7,000 men. It was a bloody mess.
Thank you, General Lee. I also have the Union Army leader Ulysses S. Grant with me. Did you have any regrets in this battle? If so, what were they?
I will always regret that the last assault of the Cold Harbor was ever made. No advantage of whatever was gained to compensate for the heavy loss we sustained.
Thank you, General Grant. Back to you guys, Lauren and Maddie.
Thank you, Ellie. As we have reflected on what just happened, I think we can conclude that the main turning point in this whole battle was at the beginning. If General Lee could not have anticipated the General Grant's decisions and had not started trenching before the battle started, it would have changed the battle completely. I honestly think it gave them a headway that they needed to pull